Hello, 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 my collectors, my loves. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? Happy birthday to my Libras. Happy birthday to you. I want to get a quick energy read. And I kind of want to go over like some things you should avoid. Like, first, I want to say, listen to your body. All right, and I can say that. Listen to your body. Your body will give you signs when something's not right. So pay attention to that. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling weak, if your gut is telling you something's not right, if something just doesn't fit right, but you just can't explain why, just listen to that because that's your spirit warning you, telling you, steer away, steer close, back up, wrong path, wrong people, okay, wrong situation, wrong environment. So just pay attention to that. And then you'll see, like, once you do, you'll feel like a lightness about yourself. You'll know that you're doing the right thing because you are paying attention. And just remember to meditate. And any energy that you feel is not yours, that's trying to resonate with you, like, return it. Just return that energy back. Just stay out. This energy is not mine. I return it back to its original sender. And you can always call on my good archangel as well to protect you in any sense. Okay, so let's look at what's in the reading for my collective today. Speaking of energy, let's just pull for intention. Let's pull energy, then let's pull intention, and let's look into what type of people you should stay away from, or what type of situations you should avoid. All right. So the energy for today is contract, balancing up the scales. You might have somebody that's around you, a Libra, but definitely justice is being called. Scales are being made to be balanced at this time. If someone has wronged you in the past, then things are being made right. The universe is balancing things right. It's like a boomerang effect. And I just talked about if energy isn't yours, send that energy back to where it belongs. If things are being made right now. Some of you may be thinking about going to school. Maybe some of you are talking to a lawyer about getting out of a situation, possibly going through a separation or a divorce. Some of you are looking into spirituality. This talks about also like blind justice as well. Some of you know that there's a decision in your life that you need to make, but you don't want to make it. So you're putting the blinders on, and it's because you're emotionally tied to the situation, and you just find it very difficult. Like you feel like something you need to let go of, or something, somebody, somewhere you need to go, and you're not ready to pack up and leave a situation or a home or neighborhood or something, and you know it's the right thing to do, but you're putting the blinders on because you're not ready to make that choice, that decision, and it's because you are emotionally attached to it. Okay, but the decision needs to be made. And let me tell you, if you wait on the universe to make the decision for you, it's going to come with harder consequences and tougher emotions for you to deal with, okay? Rather than you knowing it needs to be done and you doing it yourself. Some of you might be doing more reading at this time. Some of you might be going more into the Bible, learning more about spirituality. Some of you may be church hopping, trying to find a church that belongs to you, okay? Do know that there is someone with some negative energy around you, deceitful ways, manipulative ways, someone who thinks that they have a hold on you, someone who possibly might be dabbling in black magic, spell magic, okay, or someone who feels like they can control you or overpower you in some type of way. There is an envy here. They want something that you have. They esteem you as being valuable. What we do have here is a 6 and a 25. So with the 6, we do talk about someone who's compassionate, someone who has harmony, someone who's a lover. All right, you have unconditional love that you give to others. And then we have here the 25, all right, which goes to a 7, which talks about overcoming obstacles, but which also talks about someone who is sneaky, envious, conniving, manipulative, okay, deceitful. That talks about that as well, all right. But also, this person can have faith and can have wisdom. So this is a very wise person, all right. Someone with the gift of gab, a charmer, who can charm you, who can use things that they know that you like, that you want to offer them to you, to charm you into their web, only to take from you something spiritually that you have, whether it's your spiritual gifts, whether it's your energy where they're, it's something. They want you to be codependent on them, to rely on them. They want to have some sense of control over you. So be mindful who's in your energy, who you're giving your power to. Someone does deem that you have something very valuable, and they want that. They want what you have that's valuable in their hands, okay? Okay, so with that being a 6 and a 7 combined brings us to a 13, which talks about looking at things for another beginning, because that talks about 6 and 7. 13 talks about death and transformation, all right? Putting something to an end, all right? Looking at things from a higher perspective and moving on. So you need to move on from this person who has this devilish, controlling, manipulative behavior. You need to move on from them, all right? Just move on. And you're also with the blindfolders, just letting you know that subconsciously, you need to move on. So consciously, you just need to take the steps to move on from them. Let me get one more in the energy cards from my collective. One more. And with it being contract and deceit, I feel like this was somehow, some way, before you got here, there was a contract that somebody's gonna, it could have contracted for somebody to come in to try to lead you off your path, all right? But you need to use your wisdom and discernment to recognize that this person is trying to lead you off your path, and then so you can stay on your path, okay? Balance yourself. Use your heart, your mind, your wisdom, your discernment, what you've learned, the experiences that you've gained, all right? Balance yourself out. Use your spirit within you, the angels within you. Get the downloads, follow them, and move with love and light, okay? You should be in balance now from what you've learned. Continue to be in balance. Continue to meditate. All right, continue to do what you need to do to balance yourself out mentally, emotionally, and physically, so that you can make the right decisions, so that you're not just leaving out on blind faith, but continue to walk in faith, okay? And 4 and 8 is a 12. So 12 does talk about surrendering, letting go, giving to the divine, looking at things at another perspective, all right, as well. And then we have 15, which is our devil energy. So much we have here. We have our angels and our demons on the board, all right? Spiritual warfare, that's what's going on here. Because 15 talks about temptation, envy, self-destructive patterns, bondage. All right, the devil, they see something in you that they like, something that they want, something you hold valuable, whether it's your energy, your love, your passion, your drive, your confidence, your beauty, inner, out, your voice, something that you're doing, the way that you can draw in the people, the way people navigate towards you, all right? Just your kind spirit, your love and light that's in you. It's envy. It's attracting this devil. They want it. They want to possess that. They don't want you to hone that. They want that for themselves because they're caught up in all this negativity. Their self-destructive patterns. So a way that you carry yourself is what they want. They want that confidence that you have, that energy that you have, okay? They appreciate it. This person may make you feel beautiful, may make you feel seen, and they want to make you feel that way to gain your trust so that you can give to them. The devil, you have to offer them in. They cannot just come in and take from you. You have to allow them to walk in. So you invite them in, okay? Do not invite in the devil. Recognize it as what it is. All right, so who are these people? Because we do have our angels and demons on the board. It's just, spiritual warfare on the board. So it's definitely the inner and the dark and the light side of my collective. All right, so you're entertaining someone that you do not need to entertain. Whether it's a job, it's a facility, it's a person, it's a pattern, it's belief, it's something. What is my collective entertaining? What is my collective entertaining at this moment? I don't know if this card I want to be in. Something you need to throw in the trash. If it's behavior, you need to throw it in the trash. If it's an addiction, you need to check it. You need to get rid of it. If it's your behavior, if it's your way of thinking, something you need to move on from. You definitely don't need to entertain whatever this is. You need to move on from it, okay? You need to change directions very quickly. Change the direction in the life at where you're going. A situation that you're entertaining is not going to work, all right? It is not planned or part of the plan for your future. Not at all. You need to look at the positive side of something. You're going to find yourself in a jam and in a sticky situation if you continue to entertain this devil energy, okay? It's not healthy for you. You have a toxic player on my board. All right. Yes, they're putting on. This is somebody who's really depressed, is not happy with themselves. Okay. Not happy with where they are. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You need to listen to your intuition that's trying to tell you something isn't right about this person, this group, this place, this thing. All right. They're putting on this fake space. This fake. I said space. I meant to say they're putting on this fake face, but I said they're putting on this fake space. So you may have gone somewhere. It might be a community of people. It may be a place, a home, a building, an office, or somewhere. It's a space that they're making this space feel safe, and it's not. Okay, so where you reside and where they are, where you're seeing them, it's not safe. All right. It's the money that's a player. They're playing a game with you. Okay, they're manipulating you. They are going to drop the ball. You are going to see through them. All right, the situation is inflating, and even if somehow you get reeled in for a second, you will bounce back and realize that the ball is in your corner. All right, so it's just best just not even play this game with them. Okay, as soon as you recognize it's a game, you need to move on. All right, bow out and move on. All right. This person wants you to devote yourself to them. All right. Them, him, her, whatever. They want you to be devoted to them. They're going to promise you a loving, happy path. All right. To yourself and getting to know yourself. That's not the situation. All right. This dog is bringing a flower as a piece. It's purple too. They want something consciously. All right, listen to your conscience. This person's trying to bring you something like wave, white flag, purple flower. All right, you need to listen to your wisdom. All right, in meditation. This person may want something from you. All right. You have a lot of love about yourself. You're very wise. You're very loving. You're growing. You're vibrant. You're blooming. You're attracting a lot of people. Something can happen in the springtime, but the person you're dealing with is covering something up about themselves. They're not showing you who they really are, okay? So you need to proceed with cautions because they're hiding something from you. They're cloaked. They're cloaked in negative energy, devil energy, okay? That's on my board. So protect your peace. You definitely need to protect your peace. You know, take it real slow at dealing with them, or just don't deal with him, her, them at all. You are a very fertile person, all right? Anywhere you go, you make it feel like home. You having a lot of emotional strength, and people can see that. And you need to remain true to your path, what your path is, not what someone tells you your path is, but what you know, what God has told you your path is, okay? Make healthy choices about moving forward and who you want in your energy and who you want to be with. Make healthy choices about how you're spending your money, how you're spending your time, how you're spending your energy. Protect it at all costs. You have someone that want to play games with you, someone who's being childish, someone who's going back and forth with you. All right, it could be somebody you've known from your childhood, or it could be someone that you've involved within your child's life, or it could be someone you had children with, or it could be someone that you met at a park with your child, someone you're dealing with in regards to your child, or just someone who wants to just play a lot of games. All right, someone who's coming across as innocent as a child, but they're anything but that. All right, they want to take from you. There's something they want to take from you. All right, they see an excellent opportunity within you and they want to take it. All right, give me let's see, what time is it? Sometimes it's got to get right. All right. Somebody has addictions. All right. And they're definitely addicted to your energy. They're saying they want to celebrate, might invite you to a party. It says feeding your soul and food for thought. You know, I feel like somebody wants a part of your soul. Like they want to drain from your soul. Okay. That's what I feel. Someone's speaking about you. All right. Someone might be trying to drain your finances, take money from you. They're definitely speaking about you. They're speaking about you, okay? Good or bad, they're speaking about you. And this person might be disappointed if you don't give them what they want. Give me more on what are their intentions? What are this person or people, what are their intentions for my collective? Okay, you have a lot of laughter. I see you being happy, a lot of laughter, a lot of joy. What are the person's intentions? They're frustrated. They're frustrated because they can't get your gift. This is going to be your spiritual gift, okay? Somebody wants what you possess. This is your spiritual gift. What else? You have the devil on the board, okay? They want to affect your future. They want to keep you from moving towards your future. They want to hold you back. They have plans to hold you back because they're greedy, out of greed, okay? They want what you harness. They want what you harness. I tell you, they want to affect your health, and they want you to think that it's a safe space, that they're offering a safe space. Remember earlier when I tried to say about this person's space, and I said space, and I said, why did I say space? And I told you earlier, it's not a safe space. I like how Spirit comes through confirmation with that, because I accidentally said that, and Spirit came through to confirm that. All right, yeah, you need to say goodbye. You need to release this person. You can release them with love. Goodbye, goodbye with love. You know, because eventually they're going to ask you for a favor. All right, and when you do that favor, you're going to end up sabotaging yourself. All right, and this person just wants to get revenge for you for some reason, and what they want, they're a very negative person. Okay, so you need to just go ahead and release them from your energy now. Let's see, who is this person? What type of, can you give me a little bit about who this person represents? My collective can recognize them. This person who wants to sabotage their future. Could be a chef, someone who cooks for you, someone who's passionate, full of flavor. He knows the way to your heart is through your stomach. Someone who prepares food for you, invites you to come and eat, celebrate, wants to prepare meals for you, bake for you, offer you a drink. Don't eat it, don't drink it, okay? The poker player, the calculated and risky. He plays his cards right, but never shows his hand. All right, this person they're playing with a straight face, okay? They know what they're trying to do. They're not showing you their hand. They're leaving you guessing, but they know how to read your cards. They know how to read you, okay? They can read your energy, but they're not showing you what they're really up to, okay? They're the gamer, a tech savvy, an introvert, levels up nightly, pauses for snacks. All right. This person may know how, might be online in some type of way. You may have met this person online or have some type of online platform. All right. They may know how to get into the computer. Make sure you have nice, strong passwords on your computer. The billionaire. All right. Captivating yet hard to reach. He's a prize with a crowded race. Yeah, this person could be somebody online that has a lot of people following them. All right. They're making their money off of these people. They're not showing their hand what they're really doing. Okay. So just be careful of this person. Okay, so let me get my angel cards for you, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So remember, we do have the angels and the devils on the board. Spiritual warfare. Be careful. Protect your peace, okay? Balance yourself out. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Listen to your just listen to yourself. You have someone that's trying to fool you. You know what you need to do. You just haven't done it because you don't want to, you're an empath. You don't want to hurt somebody, but you need to do what you need to do to protect your energy, okay? Be wise. Be smart. Let the ball come back in your favor. Get the ball back in your own court. Someone's trying to innocently attract you. You do have helpful people around you, which is your spirit guides and your angels, and also others you may have around you, friends, family, therapists, neighbor, co-workers. You do have innocent people that you can talk to, people around to help you. Reconsider this person that's coming for you. They're not as innocent as they appear to be. And whatever you decide to do is up to you, okay? So this path that you take is going to be up to you. Now, whether you take this path of consequences is up to you, and whether you take this path that offers rewards is up to you. It's our free will, so it's your choice. But if I were you, I choose wisely. Just choose wisely, okay? So this is my reading for you for today. I'll give you another one on our What You Want to Know on a Wednesday, and that'll come out later this afternoon. Thank you. Have a great day.